everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the War of my First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Having a bit of a US politics day today. Sorry if this video is glitching a little bit. Old computer, it will eventually catch up with me. Okay, I was asked to have a look at Joe Manchin and the reasons behind him going to Davos. Now, I did some research and I actually found it quite interesting in that Joe Manchin was apparently quite instrumental in the passing of the Inflation Reduction Act. Now, what that had at its core was the federal government investing in domestic energy production and manufacturing. So because it was unexpected by other parts of the world, China and Europe, etc., he's made himself some enemies over there. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and I say I don't have a problem with what he did, passing the IRA, which I had to look up because to me IRA is the Irish Republican Army. But it is about bringing manufacturing back on shore, so not reliant on faulty supply chains, etc., not relying on overseas politics, and bringing energy back on shore, which is basically renewable energy. So from a personal point of view, I don't have an issue with it. A lot of European resentment. Apparently he was bailed up by Macron. This is about strength for families and the voters and a rebalancing of those energies. Got bailed up by Macron, the French president. Told off basically, but yeah, I'm not really feeling. Yeah, they're feeling on the world stage. They're feeling like they've been betrayed, basically. That there is sabotage to international trade. But let's have a look at Joe Manchin himself. Is Joe Manchin trying to that card is trying to come out again? So they're wanting me to talk further on this card. So on the world stage, okay, thank you. They're feeling like they've been robbed, basically. Been robbed, stabbed, betrayed. There's been sabotage in regards to the international trade agreements, and also an abuse of power. And then the next card we have is the insquibbling, infighting. You did it, no, you did it, but just blaming the cross blaming is the energies that's happening at the moment. But I'm going to have a look at Joe Manchin as to why he did this. Okay. Boy, these guys are throwing these cards out at me. The Wheel of Fortune, it's about ending a cycle and starting a new cycle. And what I noted down when I just having a quick read, I mean literally I've got about 3 sentences here, just about what he actually did that caused the Europeans to be upset. And what sprung to mind while I was having a quick read of one article is rebranding. Joe Manchin. What I got is that he is a fair weather congressman. He will play to whatever side is in power and will do the best for him. But he's also pulled his neck in a bit. He was right out there with the Trump presidency, and I think he's just pulled himself in a little bit because he sees the writing on the wall and he's trying to rebrand himself. But okay, what he's also doing is he's trying to protect the coal mining industry, the transition. Okay, for his constituents, he's trying to protect a transition. Okay, just show me Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin, thank you. Right. Oh, okay, these are my Gilded Tarot Royale, Royal with an E on the end cards. Okay. Actions and consequences is the signifier for him, and this is about a rebalancing. So what I'm talking about is rebranding. He's trying to rebalance his position in Congress. Challenged by a harsh truth, a realization of a harsh truth coming forward. So I think he's had an epiphany moment. Does that sound cynical of me? I think he's had an epiphany moment and actually realised what side his bread is going to be buttered going into the future. The energies behind the scenes for him. Yeah, fascinating. A balancing, a move to more moderation, a balancing between the emotions and grounding, passion, fire, not earth, fire. The emotions between progress, for progress and passions and moving forward. He's trying to rebuild himself as more moderate. And I think he has actually seen the truth. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a great believer in actions are more important than words, so let's see where this goes. But the sword of truth has been unsheathed. And then we have the dove of peace. So I think he's realised the harsh truth, unsheathed the sword of truth, and embraced this dove of peace to become more moderate. Okay, going forward, Ace of Wands, new start in communications, in his career, in what he's bringing forward in his planning and passions. So this is what's going to fall out of what's going on behind the scenes. Four of Swords, wounded in retreat. The truth has wounded him, so he's trying to rebuild himself. And I'm really getting that this is the epiphany moment. A lot of swords here, a lot of intellectual wisdom energy here. Okay, the karma hanging over him. 8 of Cups. Walking away from what is no longer serving him. Walking towards a new horizon. The 5 of Swords, the abuse of power. So this is the karma hanging over him. The abuse of power, the sabotage, betrayal. So yeah, this is karma hanging over him. So the fact that in the past he has taken this position, I'm not talking about in regards to Europe, but because he's not trusted within the ranks, but he is walking away from this, he is trying to walk away from this past. Okay. Going forward, he is going to find it tricky. It is going to be a burdensome path for him to walk with the 10 of Swords. He is going to have to, with the 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, he is going to have to defend himself, defend his past position, because as I said, actions will speak louder than words, but we have the Magician. The Magician has at his disposal everything within himself to create new opportunities, new beginnings under the Biden administration. What we have at the base is the 6 of Cups, the past, bringing forward a new beginning for him, a new partnership beginning on the world stage. So I'm going to put myself out there. I am going to say, and as dubious as it might sound, I think Joe Manchin has had an epiphany moment. He's had a realisation of reality, and he is now trying to rebrand himself. However, it will be his actions going forward that will actually define him. But I really think he's realised what side his bread is buttered. He's realised that you can't hold back progress, and he is pivoting away from his past. Let me know what you think. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care.